2026 is the year of AI in workflow. We know that, right? So it's no longer just chat, it's getting the AI to actually do things with us, work on our files, work in parallel, work in the background, work overnight, just get stuff done, become an expert in a certain task so I can send you on your mission whenever I need to. Last week, I ran some live implementation sessions with the members of the AI with Inbal Club. So some of the accountants showed what they're doing with AI, and the others asked, how do you do that? And then we took some time to implement things and come back and show what we managed to create. And it turned out that many of our members didn't know about all the capabilities they have access to in Copilot, in Microsoft Copilot. So we spent some time making sure everyone is in. I'll briefly show you as well. So this is my Copilot environment, and you can see that I have access, for example, to this workflows option. And I created here a workflow that says, notify me on emails from Sunny. I'm working with Sunny on some agreements. I don't check my inbox all day, but when there's an email from Sunny, I want to know right away so that I reply quickly. And so I created a workflow like that. Created a workflow was just describe what I want. Notify me on Teams whenever there's an email from Sunny. That's it. The other thing you can see here is my Cowork. So Copilot Cowork is an implementation similar to Claude Cowork, similar but different, and it can do things in our environment. It's not just connected to our Outlook and SharePoint and OneDrive, etc., just to read information. It can actually do things for us, which is wonderful. So a suggested case is organize my inbox. In that co-working session, one of the members, Jesse, shared that he came back from holiday and he had 2,500 emails in his inbox. And so he used this capability and asked it to get rid of all the marketing emails and to tag all the important emails and to just accept all the meeting invites. But if they're in the past, just get rid of them, and to categorize all the different emails and anything that's sent to a massive list, and I'm just CC'd, put it on the side, just organize everything. And he did. And Jesse was delighted. You should have seen the light on his face when he described that. And then he scheduled this to run every 15 minutes. So now his inbox is always very tidy. Ben, another member, showed us how he used Copilot Cowork to create a GST review. We're talking New Zealand. So a GST review workpaper with a front page summary that has the company name and the GST period and all the recommendations and all the issues that were found. And he showed us some of the wonderful things it found. That saves Ben a lot of time every day now. But there were limitations. Ben tried to also connect this with Xero to help him download the information more easily, and hit some walls there, and we went pretty deep trying to look at creative ways to overcome that. But when Jesse and Ben were showing their examples, people started in the chat going, but I don't have workflow and I don't have Cowork. And yeah, many people don't have this. So that's what I want to tell you about. You see how it says Frontier here? To have access to those capabilities, you need to be part of the Frontier program. And to do that, you don't need to have tons of followers on LinkedIn and be an influencer or be in the in-group or know the right people. You just have to have access to your Microsoft Copilot admin environment or have a chat with your IT person. And when you do that, you'll find the option here to turn on Frontier features, and you can turn them on for your entire team or just for specific users. And then there's a few more details that you can turn on and off to make sure everything works like you want it to. The Frontier program is the early access program from Microsoft. So you get access to capabilities before the rest of the users get them. So some time ago, the Frontier program had access to researcher and analyst, and now everyone on Copilot Premium does. So should we all get on the Microsoft Frontier program? I think so. I think that if you want to be at the front of the early majority, not innovators, not early adopters, just the front of the early majority, you need to be using the Frontier program, because those capabilities are not beta, they are mature, they are robust, and they are secure. And it's Microsoft level, and they can save you so much time, and there is so much magic you can do with them. If you're a larger firm, probably not everyone on day one. But definitely your lab, definitely your AI champions should be playing with these capabilities. And then as things mature, roll them out to everyone. And as always, if you want to do this with me live online with a group of other accountants, all showing what they're working on, how they're doing it, showing their prompts, clicking step by step, answering all our questions together, sometimes discovering that we're all stuck on the same thing together, join the AI with Inbal Club. The July intake is now open. We have a briefing session live every month. We have implementation sessions where we all share what we're doing and we follow step by step to implement together. And we have weekly activities that you can take to your team so that you can spend 15 minutes with your team every week, bringing everyone up to speed on AI. The founding cohort got sold out at 50 firms last month. The July cohort is now open, and out of the 50 spots there, about a third are now taken. So join quickly. I'd love to see you there.